with such beauty. I knew she had to be your daughter. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter and Mary. I get to make parables, and this is my son of a carpenter and Mary. Sugar check parable. It's also a stigmatized parable and a Papal Chronicles parable. What are the Papal Chronicles? Oh, there's a Pope's notes on the son of a carpenter Mary through generation. You know, that hush hush secret kind of stuff. Following the son of a carpenter Mary through generation after generation and keeping up with what he's doing. Now, yes, there are two ways to go from one generation to another generation as the son of a carpenter and Mary. One is to become that short, handsome, bald guy again. You know, in the cradle. The other way is to grow a new body on site. Oh, it's better. It's a little easier to keep the memories and all of that. Yeah, you try to fit a big head into like a small head. And the angels just have a whole lot of time getting it all done, and you have to pull stuff out of the light, you know, past memories and all that. It takes a while. So growing a new body on site's the way to go. But two ways to move from generation to generation. Grow a new body on site, or, yeah, something unexpected happens, you end up with everybody smiling at you and making funny faces and all that. I hate that. But let me get started with my sugar check as I tell you about the son of a carpenter Mary. Newly moved to a small village. Oh, got the new Trump's phone gate. Doesn't have Trump's phone gate up there. Yeah, I've gone through Hussein and also starting in on Trump's. I think it'd be wiser to just put Microsoft's phone gate or Google's phone gate. They're going to be around. But it tells you a Flight 93 check, a 911 Flight 93 check is you trying to call me. It's got my number right here. And it here it's got that thing I say over and over again. Whatever boring thing you get when you don't get me. Well, I'll print you out twice. One for tabletop, one for wearing. Oh, whatever boring thing you get when you don't get me. Phone ringing, error message, busy signal. It's not going to be boring if you need the firemen, police, and paramedics. And there's money out of your pocket every day. Next time you're calling up countless other customers, you get that boring thing. Phone ring, error message, busy signal. Leave a message, they don't get back to you because they don't get the message. Next time you get that, you do that, yeah, it's money out of your pocket. So Gates or Google or Microsoft or Walmart or Spectrum can get the business, or whatever the big name in your business is, can get the business instead of you. Now, yes, sometimes the phone's just going to be busy. We all know that. But when you call me, and yeah, I haven't gotten one Flight 93 check in 9 years of asking. Got my call logs on youtube.com/DNFD series. Look for the Melton's call log playlist. Look for that. And yeah, last one I made was last Thanksgiving, and it was for the past year and a half, like. But no, not one Flight 93 check. No mail about the Flight 93 check or the Osama rumor. Yes, that Obama Hussein is Osama's son. Put two photos side by side, guys. Check it out for yourself. Look for the eyes. And yeah, I know what some of you out there are thinking. Don't be a hater. You'll see it yourself. We don't go by names or. A lot of mean folks have kids. We don't go by who your dad is. We go by you, or the fact that Obama grew up in Africa to be closer to his dad during those formative years. We don't go by where you grew up to be president of America, apparently. And bad taste of placing someone named Hussein. It's a Muslim name. They don't name them Hussein unless they're Muslim. Placing someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. We don't go by that. We go by you not reaching me with a Flight 93 check in those 8 years. 9 years now with the Russian guy in our White House. We go by that. We the people must be reported. You try to call me up, 424-229-4140, and make a video of America's hijacked lifelines. Your hijacked lifelines. All firemen, all policemen. You protect your neighborhoods, your cities. Make that video of fire station's phone, police station's phone, your own personal phones. Not working, they're your lifelines. But to each other, firemen and policemen. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me. It's organized crime. They can place someone named Hussein, someone like Trump, in the highest office in the world right if we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. And even if you, I do that because I don't play favorites. Truth is my favorite as son of Carter Marion. Even if you support one or the other, and you have to admit, they're not exactly JFK or something. We could have so much better leaders if, the process was not affected. So you get that domino effect of truth going. Hand out these big fives telling everyone how to check and post in 5. Oh, here you are. Yes, I'll preach today, Sunday. Make that video. Your phone in your hand there. It protects your flock. So make that video. And yes, lots of trouble over the years from the Mormons. The devil insists that they spend 3 long hours worshiping him and his lies. Oh, these are in front of. I want to show off my imagery, but I got the mottos in here somewhere. They spend 3 long hours worshiping the devil and his lies. Each Sunday, you got a good, nice window of opportunity. Here's some mottos. To ask them, how do you reach Melton by phone? To talk to him about Gates' livelihood, his hijack lifeline, and his hijack religious expression. I should be building those 1,000 points of light. Tear down the great wall of evil. That's just me in this imagery. Me and those flowers. All 19,000 plus. Tear it down so we can get started on those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and present to greatness with. Put the best mankind has to offer in those homes, cities, communities, really. Not just those places you go to on Sunday, Saturday, another day of the week. Try to call me, tell me what you believe. Doesn't have to be what you hear in church. You only have to go to church. Try to call me to tell me what you believe and ask what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth and seek religious censorship. Kind of can place a Muslim guy. They don't name him Hussein unless they're Muslim. Place a Muslim guy in our highest office in the land, or at least place something that looks so damn bad. We all know who he reached out to first thing in office, and then backed off of having ties to Muslims. That doesn't promote confidence in the man to begin with. You're a part of something, be a part of something. Now back to my funny Papal Chronicles series about guys through the generations growing a new body one way or another. Sarah is a young lady in a village, early 1700s, and she has gotten back to her home. I better start forget about it, but she's gotten back to her house, and she's upset with her mother, and her mother asks her, "Why are you angry, Sarah?" Constance is her mother, and Sarah says, I'm not going to use that one. It's all dirty. I think they come matching up with the the strips, but I only switch them out once a day. I do 2 checks a day. So I got plenty to spare. And Sarah tells her mom that there's a handsome young man in town, and he is flirting with all the eligible young ladies. Except for her. $192. And he did talk to her and said, "Oh, I can see you are Constance is a child." And Sarah tells her mom, he said, he knew you from years ago. I don't know how many years that could be. He's obviously around 20, like Sarah is. And yes, Sarah is mad, so she storms off. And yes, there's a knock at the door. It's the handsome young man. And the rather, youthful-looking Constance herself, having held up well against the effects of time. She says, "I knew it was you. You've changed the color of your eyes, but you do quite look the same as you did 20 some years ago." And the handsome bald guy says, "Oh, yes, when I saw Sarah, such beauty, I knew she had to be your daughter, Constance. with that incredible portrait. That I don't know why I say such incredible beauty. It's always good to tell them that. Yeah, I didn't even have to consult with genealogy, who keeps track of such things, the angel. Look, when they're incredibly attractive. I always know. Yeah, they've got to be related to the handsome son of a corpse and Mary. I'm Milton. Try to call me, tell me what you think of the Papal Chronicles or the Absama Rumor or Tommy, my no-worm Chinese fellow parable. And yeah, or just very seriously to tell me what you believe. Doesn't have to be what you hear in church. And to ask me what I mean by Jesus' Immaculate House and C, religious censorship in America. Well, religious censorship, I'm sure it, you call me from outside the United States, it's still going to be the same. See that religious censorship and come see me in person. The guy with the stigmata eyes. And Dad tells me I'm going to get them back. I didn't. I had blue eyes. And he always sighs. And he says, yes, son, you'll get your memory back too. Come see me. Well, let's get started. Building those 1,000 points of light. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil. That's just me and all that imagery. And let's get started on building a better world. Change, millennia in the making.